I'm Ben Felder, publisher of OKC Uptowner, and this is an introduction and review to a multimedia project that will take a closer look at Oklahoma City's public transportation system. Like the majority of American cities, Oklahoma City is extremely car-centric. Attempting to get from point A to point B without a personal vehicle is extremely challenging, and while many American cities have made great strides in the areas of public transit and walkability over the past decade, Oklahoma City is still lagging far behind. A Brookings Institute report from last year ranked Oklahoma City 82nd out of 100 in terms of transit accessibility. The organization WalkScore calls Oklahoma City the third worst walking community out of the nation's top 50 cities. And despite being the 31st largest city in America, Oklahoma City wasn't even included in Bicycling.com's list of the top 50 biking cities. The statistics show that if you are without a car in Oklahoma City, you are oftentimes out of luck. But there are steps underway to change this, and in the coming months, this website will take a closer look at what's being done, what needs to be done, and when residents can expect the work to be done on moving Oklahoma City forward when it comes to public transit and other alternatives to driving a car. This multimedia project, entitled OKC Moving Forward, will pinpoint specific transit needs in Oklahoma City while discussing the future of public transit with city and transportation officials. This project will also take a closer look at 3 specific areas related to public transportation in Oklahoma City. The first will be the proposed downtown streetcar line, which voters approved to build in 2009. Construction on the $120 million system has not begun, but last month an advisory council for the city voted to approve the purchase of the Santa Fe train depot on Broadway, which will serve as a transit hub for the new streetcar system. This project will also explore the city's current bus system and how it meets as well as underserves the current transit needs in the city. Finally, this project will also address issues of bikeability and walkability in the city, specifically what infrastructure improvements could and should be made to make Oklahoma City a more inviting place for walkers and bike riders. Included in this blog post, you will find a web poll encouraging readers to share their own experience with Oklahoma City Transit, as well as resources for joining in on this conversation and project. A link to additional sources related to this topic is also included. Oklahoma City's transit system is in need of improvement, and OKC Moving Forward will seek to explore what those improvements are and what the city's transit system might look like in the coming years.